What is good everyone, I'm BA and we are back once again with another reaction to the Tales from the Crypt series. This one is episode 6 of season 2 and it is called Thing from the Grave. I've never seen this before, have no idea what is about to happen. Let's check it out and see what is saying to it.
Looks like you caught the old Crypt keeper checking out one of his ghouly magazines.
Well, at least they cater porn for the ghouls of the world as well.
I call it.
Not looking at the pictures so it does not spoil anything. A country road at night, another excellent setting for horror. Terry Hatcher's in this episode. Hold tight, the adventures of Lois and Clark. Be careful. You never know when you might accidentally bump into Inspector Gadget in the middle of the night.
Bruckner, where is she? Answer me, goddammit! Is she all right?
Yeah, she's just fine. I wish I could say the same for you, big guy.
Oh shit.
Tell me something, is that the shoulder she used to cry on?
Damn, hit him with a crying shoulder shot. That was pretty accurate shooting as well. He's got his dead eye meter full. Well, at least it's already dug for you. He could have made you dig.
Sorry there's no headstone. 10 Commandments were carved in stone. You remember the 10 Commandments?
Is that the guy that makes Robocop in the original Robocop? I forget the actor's name. Is it Robocop guy?
I want you to remember one thing before you go to hell, you miserable piece of shit. Remember, she's mine.
Wow. Betrayed and stole his girl, you know. And it is Robocop guy. You went from designing the future of law enforcement to betraying your best friend. Shame on you. Terry Hatcher in the house.
All right, and everyone take their first positions, please. Okay, great. Oh my God, this is cheap.
As soon as she signed on for the episode, they probably rewrote the script like, okay, yeah, so you show up in a bikini with nothing else on and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's been in the script the whole time, yeah.
On an authentic tropical island, getting all hot and sweaty.
I don't know, sometimes I like getting all hot and sweaty.
Terry's flirting.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
He was like, have you ever seen a literal man cyborg before? Because I've got one back in my lab, you know. If you want to check out a man cyborg, he's got 3 primary directives and a little flick knife that comes out of his fist. He's sick.
Mitch Bruckner, I'm Stacy's manager.
Uh-huh.
I'm also her fiance. Stacy, why don't you give us a little 3/4 turn, a little taste of bud, you know?
Nice to know the fiance knows where the moneymaker's at.
You're hitting on her every 2 seconds, you understand what I'm saying? I got an idea. Why don't you take this nice long lens of yours and shove it up your fucking ass? Get some shots to the inside of your asshole, hot shot.
Also, she was flirting on him, not the other way round.
That's a swell boyfriend you got there.
I'm really sorry. He can really be sweet sometimes. I think things just haven't been going well for him lately.
Also, he's got a giant cyborg and it's so cool that like, I mean, I was seeing this other guy, but his thing was Ed 209. Shit couldn't even walk downstairs. This guy's got a gun in his leg.
Does he ever get rough? If he did, and you needed some place to cool out, this is key to my studio.
Well, he seems like he's being a genuine nice guy at this point. You have to give faith to some people.
Hi.
It didn't take her long to come round and stay, to be honest.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
No, he was just eating Cheetos in his fucking underwear, watching some late night shit, drinking a beer.
I guess it was pretty forward of me to give you that key, huh?
I guess it was kind of forward of me to use it.
Well, as long as we're being so goddamn forward.
That's the last time I give faith to anybody in a Tales from the Crypt episode. That dude said, you know, spare TV, fridge. I thought, finally, one fucking person without an ulterior motive. He's just being a good guy. He's just giving her the key just in case someone gets violent. Nope. As always, unapologetic piece of shit. They be fucking.
Look, it's over with him, okay? I had some hard times and he was there. I guess that's why I stayed so long. I owe him.
Two shallow reasons to stay with the person right there. One for just getting with him because he was helping you out when you were down, and another shallow reason to stay with him because you feel like you owe him in some way after you're no longer down anymore. Robocop guy's out back, being a creep, and he incriminated his dog in the creepiness just by bringing it along. You should have left it at home, bro. He didn't want to be involved in your bullshit.
I know everything, all right? Don't ask me how. It's not important. We had a fight. She went to our cabin. She won't accept my help, but maybe she'll listen to you.
So did they show us the part after this at the start? Maybe they thought the episode was too slow, so they were like, nah, we need to take that kill out and put it at the start. There's literally completely no need to put that at the start, other than they felt the episode was slow, so they edited it and then remontaged it later. It's a strange choice.
There was that night you said you went out with your girlfriend.
You followed me? You are such an asshole.
Actually, I didn't. I really didn't know. But I'm not wrong, am I?
Now who's the asshole? Well, all of you, because he killed a dude. But yeah, you're all assholes. We're on familiar ground here in a Tales from the Crypt episode. Everyone is a twat.
If this guy loves you so much, why hasn't he called by now?
Something's wrong. Maybe something happened.
So he's murdered the dude and then he's trying to convince her that he's just like left her in the lurch.
Maybe he had an accident.
Yeah. Or maybe he flew off to Paris with some 19-year-old Eileen Ford discovery. Don't you see what I'm trying to say?
That's an interesting nickname he's got for his pistol.
What if you're wrong?
If I'm wrong, then I'll let you go. You do what you gotta do.
If I'm wrong, then I'll let you go. Surprise! You're actually a hostage. He's not gonna kill her, is he? He's certainly acting quite killy.
Shut up, bitch!
It's incredibly rude to call women bitches, unless it's in jest. This bitch can't move.
But I'm sorry it had to end up like this. I really am. You know, if you just left well enough alone.
What's the point of tying her to the bed just to shoot her in the face? Here he comes, reaching for the stars. Yes, that is amazing zombie facial effects. 10 out of 10 now.
I'm coming to save your pretty little ass because it ain't gonna.
Again, another part they rewrote in the script. Yeah, and then later on he ties you to the bed and nothing but your underwear. Yeah. Been in the script since the start. Day one, we had that. Terry. There's literally little maggots on his cheek and shit.
I killed you, goddammit! I fucking killed you!
People always have to aimlessly waste ammo into a zombie, don't they? He's fallen into the same grave that the guy crawled out of. Ah, fuck. Again, that was a good special effect. So he buried him with himself.
Which leaves poor little Stacy fresh out of boyfriends.
It does. One of our boyfriends buried himself alive with the other boyfriend. Okay. And that was episode 6 of season 2, Thing from the Grave, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, episode 6, season 2, Thing from the Grave. What did I think of that? Well, first of all, obviously it was of a similar ilk in story to the one that we just recently saw, I believe, which was called Till Death, which was the one set in the sort of swamp, sort of bayou area with the woman who died from the love potion and then came back and kept coming after the guy after she was already dead. It's another singular zombie story, basically. This has got its own spin on it, in that he gives her a necklace and says, you know, I'll always be there to protect you. So the necklace has obviously got some sort of magic powers to it. So when he dies, the necklace kicks in and Zombie Guy comes back. Do you root for Zombie Guy? I don't know. You don't wish anybody dead, but obviously they're all cheating, conniving, backstabbing, killing. I mean, there's no nice characters in this episode, really. So it's just more of an interesting scenario than having anybody to root for. It was cool to see Terry Hatcher in this episode as well. I haven't seen Terry Hatcher in much outside of the adventures of Lois and Clark, to be honest, which I don't know if any newer fans will even remember, but before Smallville and before the Marvel Universe, there was a TV show that ran in the 90s, I believe, called Superman, The Adventures of Lois and Clark, or something like that. But it had Terry Hatcher in it, and yeah, she was like the Lois Lane in that show. So it's interesting to see her in something else in her prime. And yeah, I loved this episode as well, just because of some of the special effects used. The zombie facial effects were incredible. Loved the way they had the cheek and the teeth done in that zombie, and also the severed fingers. Quite an easy effect to do, but it's also an easy effect to do badly. And yeah, it was done very well in this episode. Great acting. I do not know that actor's name, who was the guy, you wouldn't call him the bad guy, he was the guy that was the builder of Robocop in the original Robocop. Later on double-crossed by his competitor and murdered with an explosive device, I believe. It's been a while since I've seen Robocop. That Robocop remake completely put me off Robocop. I mean, I haven't even seen it, but I saw the trailer and was just like, this is so fucking depressingly bad. Please stop murdering my childhood before my very eyes. I'm not even watching it. So to me, yeah, I still got a soft spot for Robocop, but that remake just, like, they genuinely dilute franchises with this shit. Obviously they can't take away from what the original Robocop film was, but it definitely, like, when people bring up Robocop to me now, the first thing I think isn't like, oh yeah, that first one was so dope. The first thing I think is, oh, that fucking remake. And I haven't even seen it. I just know it is shit. Yeah? But they do that with so many things from my childhood. Transformers, basically all the classic horror franchises have been remade into soulless things, and the only good parts about them are retreads of their previous work. Which is why I love, by the way, watching these Tales from the Crypt so much, because they're all so fresh and unique. Still, to this day, 30 years later now, and these are still just so fresh. So all in all, that was another great episode. Season 2 has just been Bangerville so far. There hasn't been a bad one. I've been loving every single one. This was another great one. So, if you liked this video, click like. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more of the same. If there's anything you want to talk about, and anything you've just seen in this reaction, or anything you'd like me to react to in the future, anything like that, just drop a comment below. And share this video around and try and help build the channel. Also, I now have a Patreon. If you would like to become a Patreon, the link is in the description. You can get access to polls, so you can vote on the things I'm going to watch in the future. You also get access to these reactions weeks and weeks in advance, and you also get access to full-length reactions of every single thing I've ever seen on this channel. So yeah, consider becoming a Patreon if you would like to support this channel. So, until next time, I have been BA. Peace.